Howdy, Immortallium here, and today I thought I might do a bit of a different video than normal. In this particular video I want to take a look back at some of my earliest videos that I put up on YouTube, to take a look at them, to dissect them, to see how they contributed to the person that I am today. And I thought it might be interesting and informative. It certainly was informative to me as I went back to take a look at these videos and to see how different I've become since then. So first of all, let's start off by when did I first come onto YouTube, and that was actually back in 2009, about 12 years ago, can you imagine? And my first video was a review of the first season of King of the Hill. It was a DVD review, and it's only a little over 2 minutes long, so I thought I might as well put the entire thing in this video, so watch it and enjoy.
This is Immortallium. I'll be reviewing King of the Hill, the complete first season. And King of the Hill is a show done by Fox. And this is the first box set containing its first season, which aired in 1997. This is a little booklet just telling you a little bit about each episode. There's 13 of them. There's and then there's 3 discs. 1, 2, 3. And the episodes are very funny, and like I would recommend them to people who like comedy or animation. Although in comparison to the rest of the series, I would say that the episodes are a little weak in comparison. But they're still very funny, and my favourites from this season would be the pilot, the Luan saga, and Peggy the Boggle Champ, sorry. And this box set also has a whole bunch of special features. There's the 50 deleted scenes, over 50 deleted scenes, entertaining to watch. See how they could have gone. There's some commentaries, not on all the episodes, but a few of them, entertaining to listen to as well. There's some animatics, and there's behind the scenes featurette, and also the behind the scenes is my favourite special feature, and there's a little gallery, you know, of art, and then there's some other stuff, not very much. But a bit more than what they sent on the back of the box. So out of 10 I would give this a 9. The episodes aren't as good as the rest of the series, although they're still very funny to watch, and the special features are very entertaining to watch and very informative. So I recommend you get this, particularly if you like comedy or animation, and yeah, go buy it.
Well, that was very interesting, wasn't it? And one of the things that really stands out to me when I watch this video is how bad I am at reviewing at this point. I neglect to give the basic premise of the series. I don't really discuss the animation. I don't even discuss the type of humor present in this series. And of course, I could have edited this a lot more tighter. In fact, I don't think any editing was done in this video at all. I think it was just a case of me recording and then putting it straight up onto the internet. But I remember very specifically why I made this video. It was because at the time only the first 5 seasons of King of the Hill was available over here in Region 2 land. And I thought by making this video, by reviewing it, by putting it online, that I might encourage people to go buy the DVDs, and that might somehow convince Fox to release the other box sets. Now, since then, those box sets have actually come out over here, but I highly doubt my video was the impetus for that. Of course, the other thing that I was trying to figure out at the time was what type of videos I wanted to make for my YouTube channel. And one of the most interesting experiments I did was a video called Attack of the Vicious and Angry Shoes, which was an idea that I came up with one day when I was looking at a pair of shoes. And again, this video is relatively short, it's only about 2 minutes, so I decided, hey, why not stick the entire thing into this video? So take a look.
My lord, the plan is going very well, sir. The evil shoes have been unleashed upon the world. Soon dominance will be yours.
That is good. We must make sure that the world is completely overtaken by vicious and angry shoes.
Don't you worry, sir. The shoes will succeed. I'll make sure of it.
What is that? Is it what I think it is? They are vicious and angry shoes.
Get them off me! No! More vicious and angry shoes!
Sir, the plan has gone well. Over 50% of the Earth's population have been exterminated by vicious and angry shoes.
That is good. What is this?
I don't know, my lord. Let me check. Vicious and angry shoes.
I thought you said you had it all under control.
Help me, my lord. Help me.
People are complete morons. I know how to stop the shoes and to make me the ultimate weapon in the world. Now I wear a pair of vicious and angry shoes. People bow before my wrath.
Now, the thing that might have stood out to you about this video, beyond the poor lighting, beyond the cringe humor, is the fact that you never get a good look at my face. And there's a very specific reason for that. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are afraid of showing their face on YouTube for privacy reasons, maybe for self-esteem issues. There's a variety of reasons why someone might not be comfortable showing their face on YouTube. At the time, though, it wasn't actually a problem on my part of me showing my face. It was actually an issue of my family. My family didn't want me to put my face up online in case some kind of abuse came about because of it. And so these early videos are notable in the fact that you can't really get a good look at my face at all. Even in this video where I'm acting, I'm playing several characters, you never get a good look at my face. The closest you get is this one shot when there's a little bit more light and it's a kind of a profile shot of my face. So now, it is interesting to note that after this, I did make a bunch of other YouTube videos that are since no longer on the channel. They were a bunch of music tribute videos to stuff like Alien and Predator and Jason Voorhees, like series that I was interested in at the time, as well as a sequel. Actually, did you guys know there was a sequel to the Vicious and Angry Shoes? I don't recall the specific name of the sequel. I know it had to do with socks, and it kind of introduced a competitor to the man with the shoes, a woman who wielded socks to fight the shoes. But the video itself wasn't particularly good, and so I ended up taking it down. In fact, I took down a whole bunch of videos when I started to get back into making YouTube videos in 2012. And that would be the 24-hour movie marathon video that I made. As far as I can tell, that was the first time I showed my face online. And this was 2012, as I said, so this was 3 years after the videos that I'd been making previously, so it was quite a gap. And part of the idea of doing the movie marathon challenge, beyond the fact that it seemed like a neat idea, was that by taking part in another person's event, I was hoping that a bit more of kind of a spotlight came onto my channel, that other people would watch it because of the fact it's part of this event, that they might like the content present in it, and that they might end up watching my later YouTube videos. Which actually wouldn't come out for quite a while. I believe the next video I made was in 2013. It was for another contest, actually. It was for the channel MP14 Anime, if you guys remember them. There was a guy and a girl who liked to discuss anime topics. They showed off their collections quite often. They would discuss some of their favorite series, and it was a channel that I enjoyed quite a bit. And I saw one day that they were making a little contest. I believe, if I recall correctly, it was a contest in which you just had to put anything otaku related. So it could be your collection of figurines, it could be like something to do with an anime, it could be something to do with a manga. It didn't matter, it just as long as it was something otaku related. And my idea was, if this is how I'm going to start my channel, I may as well do a kind of a collection video. So it was an otaku collection video that I did. And it's amazing to look back at it now and to see how basic my collection was. But I'm still kind of proud of that video. Possibly it's the first one that I'm actually legitimately proud of when it comes to these types of videos. And it seemed to get a pretty positive reception. I can't remember specifically off the top of my head how MP14 Anime themselves responded to it. But it seemed that enough people were interested in it that I was able to progress from there, because from then on I started making YouTube videos at a much more rapid clip. Soon after, I did a review, I believe it was my first manga review, of Osamu Tezuka's Ayako. And you'll notice there's a lot of awkwardness in this video. I hadn't decided the filming location for these videos, so I just decided to stand up and talk to the camera. Which is a bit of an awkward look, but it's a humble beginning. And of course, one thing that might stand out to you is how I introduce the video. How you doing? This is Immortallium here. So you can see at that point I wasn't really sure of my identity on YouTube. I just knew that I wanted to make videos, that I wanted to promote the stuff that I enjoyed. When it comes to the catchphrase that I've developed, Howdy, Immortallium here, how I open up all of my videos, you'll see that I was just trying to figure out how to introduce the videos. A very interesting one to me is the beginning of my unboxing of my Game of Thrones Season 2 box set, where I almost said, it's just a little bit different. Take a look. Howdy, this is Immortallium here. So yeah, it's very close. But it's just a bit different. And that phrase, howdy, this is Immortallium here, is something that I would say for a couple of more videos later on. Debatably, it might have been a bit closer when I did my first manga haul video and I said, "Hey YouTube, Immortallium here." So yeah, hey YouTube, Immortallium here. Not bad, but still very much a work in progress. In fact, I don't think it was until this particular video, the Hot Gimmick Vizbig unboxing video, that I actually said this iconic catchphrase for the first time. Howdy, Immortallium here. Interestingly, it didn't quite stick immediately, and for a couple of later YouTube videos I ended up reverting back to some of the previous catchphrases. Howdy YouTube, Immortallium here. Howdy YouTube, Immortallium here. But soon after I just stuck with this particular catchphrase and I just went on from there. The thing to remember when looking back at these early YouTube videos is that there was a lot of exploration happening, a lot of trying to figure stuff out. I was trying to figure out my style, my purpose for being on YouTube. And since then it has become pretty clear to me. My style and why I'm on YouTube. And my reasoning for being on YouTube in particular is to promote content that I like, to take a look at anime series and manga series that I enjoy, to promote them to you guys and to help try to encourage people to pick up these series, as well as to discuss topics relating to anime and manga, or basically anything kind of otaku related. But the important thing, of course, is that I persevered. I kept going even though the early quality of my videos was very debatable. In fact, I think it's fair to say, like in the case of that King the Hill video in particular, I think it's fair to say that it's just outright bad. It's not a good review at all. But I kept going, I learned as I persevered, and now I think I review things a lot better. That's the important thing to remember, that even if you just start out pretty badly, keep going and eventually you will find your groove, you will find your style, and you will become better. So yeah, I think that was an interesting look at some of my earlier YouTube videos, at some of the flaws of my earlier YouTube videos, as well as how the phrase Howdy Immortallium came to be. So hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Let me know your thoughts on these cringy early videos. Let me know how much I've changed since then, or if you think that I haven't changed at all. Whew, that'd be a bit worrying if you think that. What you've noticed in any of my earlier videos, and of course if you have any additional information that you want to provide on my earlier videos, I would love to hear that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and bye-bye.